Alright, in this last slide we discuss the significance of the title of the chapter Lost Spring. Before we begin with the significance of the title or the reason why Anees Cheng has titled these two real life accounts as Lost Spring, we must briefly recapitulate what the lesson is about. The lesson is about children having denied the privilege of school education. It's about children who have been denied the privilege of school education, and school education is, we all must understand, a privilege in itself. And we now come back to the title, the significance of the title, the reason why Anees Cheng has titled these two real life accounts as Lost Spring. Spring is the best season, is considered to be the best season. Spring is considered to be the best season. And childhood is considered to be the best phase. The best phase of one's life. The best phase of one's life. And it is in one's childhood that one's mental and physical development takes place, provided the child grows in an environment favorable for or conducive to mental and physical growth. Therefore, childhood is the spring of one's life. And when children are forced into child labor, they are denied the opportunity of schooling, which I said is a privilege, and they stand to lose their childhood, and their mental and physical growth becomes stunted or is arrested. Their mental and physical growth stands arrested. Therefore, Anees Cheng titles these two real life accounts as Lost Spring, or in other words, lost childhood. Now we have read, we've understood. This is one of the many contemporary realities. We've understood the phrase contemporary reality. Any practice that is prevalent or is practiced or is in prevails in the society, despite being banned, is a reality. And if that reality happens in the time when we are alive, we describe it using the phrase contemporary reality. So, ironically, the first child who is forced into labor that we meet is Sahib-e-Alam. He is named Sahib-e-Alam. His name happens to be Sahib-e-Alam, and there is irony in it. The meaning of the name translates into English as Lord of the Universe, and he is into rat picking. Then we come across Mukesh, who has been working with his family in glass blowing industry. And we find how, owing to unhygienic conditions prevalent in the suffocating cells that they are forced to work in, these children's physical and mental growth remains stunted. The environment is hazardous, and they experience or suffer from many diseases later on in life. They lose their eyesight, and many experience the problem of breathing and other attendant diseases. And in both the cases, in the case of Sahib Alam and in the case of Mukesh, we find that they lose the spring of their life, lose the best phase of their lives. The phase of their life when they should have been in school, where they should have enjoyed the privilege of reading and writing and being with other friends of their age. They are burdened with work at an age where when they should have been into school. And we find that this is solely due to the callousness of the society. Children lose the spring of their life because of the callousness of the society. The people who are at the helm of affairs, who have power to influence the destiny of other people, they are responsible for this affliction which they bring into the lives of other children. And so many factors force these children into, or condemn these children to lead a life of abject poverty. A brief recap of these factors. In case of the workers working in glass-blowing industry, absence of a leader, mind-numbing toil, and the consequent lack of an ability to take initiative, the inability to form a cooperative, and the spiral of greed, apathy, injustice, and the consequent poverty condemns them to lead a life of abject poverty. One last important point as far as the two characters that we come across in the lesson is concerned, that is, whereas Mukesh let's talk first Sahib Alam. Sahib Alam is ready to give up his freedom to move up in life, and this is what happens when he takes up a job at a tea stall. Mukesh's dreams are delimited by the circumstances that he finds surrounded by. So his dreams are unlikely to be fulfilled, and the author words it beautifully, as we've already come across, that Mukesh's dreams are like mirage in the dust-filled streets of Firozabad, and this mirage, this illusion looms, it appears big. So there is the fact that his dreams of owning a garage, of driving a car, he doesn't dream of becoming a pilot, are unlikely to be fulfilled. Hence, they lose the spring or the best phase of their lives.